You're listening to the Console Drones Gamer Talk podcast with your hosts, Prodigy.
I got another fucking 3 weeks to start carving my bushes into elephants and shit and make it look like Disneyland. Wow, that just got really weird.
Deuce.
Running around with a pink fucking 725. I don't care if you're a girl gamer or what. Stop it. It's fucking annoying. Son of a bitch.
Demonic.
Tune in next week. Fuck yeah. Fuck you, Chris.
Hello, listeners, gamers, button mashers, teabaggers, noobs, griefers, geeks, grown-ups, and internet. Welcome back to Console Drones Gamer Talk podcast, talking video games right out of northern Arizona. Once again, it's time for another show. This is season number 3, number 253, and you're listening to a weekly podcast where we talk about everything and anything but mainly video games. I'm your host, Chris, and this week, the full crew is here. All right, let's get into it.
It's time for What You Drinking and What Have You Been Playing.
Let's start off this week with Joe. What are you drinking and what have you been playing this week?
This week, I am actually drinking Evan Williams spiced cider.
Ooh, fancy.
So it's prepackaged apple cider with Kentucky bourbon in it, and it's delicious.
Prepackaged in a box, bottle?
Bottle. It's
Okay.
Evan Williams bottle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure how classy you are, that's all.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, shit, some of that box stuff is better than the stuff in the bottle.
No, for
Anyway,
sure.
They need alcoholic Capri Suns now.
That'd be great, dude.
As far as what I've been playing, I played Overwatch with the guys. And then, I mean, that's really the only reason why I turn on my Xbox now.
Oh, man.
Miguel?
Did you have fun playing Overwatch? Someone made a comment. They're like, Joe sounds like he has so much fun just because you're so quiet.
Well, no, I'm just so quiet because I'm trying to, like... I know the game's all about strategy, and you're trying to, like, match up perfectly with certain players. So it's just kind of like I'm trying to still learn how to get the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monkey
'cause-
said that.
Well,
So,
because even like Butters, I was trying to coach him through because he's like, I can never do anything with this damn monkey. And I'm like, not you, monkey. The damn Winston monkey.
Winston
I'm
Monkey.
like, you gotta strategically jump on the snipers or go for the healers. Don't go after those powerful guys because they're just gonna murder you.
Mhm.
Right.
But you'll tickle the shit out of the healers.
So, yeah, I played Overwatch on the Xbox with the guys, and then on the PC, played some Lost Ark. I tried streaming, what was it, 2 days ago or yesterday?
Yeah.
And for some reason, like, I was in the server, and then the server booted me. So I said, fuck this, and I cut my stream. I was like, I'm done. I was so
Yeah.
pissed off at that point. I was
Yeah.
like, fuck that.
I was wondering what happened because
that'll be
I was
one what
like-
the fuck.
yeah, I was stuck in a late meeting and I saw you started streaming and I went to it and it wasn't live and I was like, okay, I
Yeah.
won't support you then. Fuck you, Joe.
On the PlayStation, played Horizon Zero Dawn or Forbidden West. Sorry,
Mhm.
and I started playing Gran Turismo 7 last night. So
Nice.
beautiful.
Very cool. Is that it, Joe?
That's it.
Cool. All right, let's move on over to Miguel. Miguel, what are you drinking and what have you been playing this week, buddy?
I just finished my McDonald's Coca-Cola and in a minute I'm going to be cracking Ultraviolet Monster.
Crack?
I have played Overwatch. I played Greedfall because I need to get 100 coins for a weekly thing.
Mhm.
Game's terrible in my opinion. I don't like it.
Greedfall.
It's on Game Pass.
Isn't that the
yeah.
one that had like really nice graphics? It was RPG.
It looks awful. No.
I'm
Maybe it
thinking
had
of
nice
something else.
graphics 12 years ago. I don't care for it.
I'm gonna look it up real quick. I gotta figure out what Greedfall. It sounds familiar.
It does.
Yes, Monkey, of course I am. Played that. I played 3 matches of Injustice for a weekly. And Horizon Forbidden West. about you, Chris?
Let's see. I am drinking right now currently Tito's with my pomegranate cranberry soda water. And let's see. This week on my Series X, I've been playing Cyberpunk 2077 on the Quest 2 Contractors. Been streaming that quite a bit as well. And then over on my Switch, I don't fucking remember what I played on my Switch. I don't really give a fuck about that thing.
You played Golf Plus too, because I remember watching your stream.
Yes, I did play Golf
You
Plus.
and Mike playing.
Yeah, on Quest 2 as well. Golf Plus, yeah. I've been trying to play at least one game of Golf Plus and then a few games of Contractors every week on my stream, just to keep the VR going. I am gonna eventually start playing. God damn it, I forget what the fucking game's called now. It'll come back to me later on. But there's another VR game that I'm gonna be playing because it's like a sandbox style game. Why the fuck can I not remember it? Anyways, it's probably the drink right now. That's pretty much me this week. That's all I've been playing is some VR and Cyberpunk. I've been enjoying the hell out of that game. So now it's a new update. It's just something about it. It's been a lot of fun. So, and that's pretty much me this week. Joe, you ready for the news?
I am.
Deuce's Weekly News, keeping us informed and up to date in the gaming industry.
Sources this week, VG247. Let's get into it. Breath of the Wild 2. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Release date. So sometime in 2022. That's what Nintendo said.
A great article, Joe. Thank you so much.
Yay!
Nice.
Oh my god.
Sweet.
Pre-orders are, I don't know if they're out yet or not, but they're the pre-order. Yes, they do exist. Amazon. And
none of us are ready for this.
$60. So I don't care until it comes out, until it's official.
Yeah, until I see it.
I still haven't even beat the first one yet. Sifu reaches 1 million copies, and after 3 weeks. So those of you that aren't aware, it came out February 8th. It's a kung fu style game, but it's almost like if you die, your character ages. So every time you get your ass kicked and you die, you come back older than you previously were until eventually you die. Game over.
I don't remember ever hearing about that. I think it's the first time I hear about this game.
Yeah, so it's kind of like I don't know. They say it's really challenging, kind of like Dark Souls, but it's kung fu. So there's a lot of counters. It's not just a button mash, punch and kick type thing. It's actually like counters and stances and stuff like that. So it's a really cool game.
Nice.
I want to say, I'm trying to remember what the game it was set after. I want to say it's not Ashen. Golly. Anyway, Monkey, February 8th. So, it's gotten rave reviews. So if anyone is interested, please check it out. Valheim Mountain Update. Okay, it's live. It's out now.
Oh, nice.
But here's the kicker: they've also added controller support.
Yes.
And a pause feature in single player. So that's going to be awesome.
Sick.
And it also optimizes the game for Steam Deck.
Hell yeah.
So,
that's awesome.
So yeah, Valheim it's looking pretty cool. So they added Frost Caves. They added also an anniversary drinking horn. So
sweet.
Yeah. Pause function, full controller support, gamepad text input when running through in Steam Big Picture mode, UI settings, Steam Deck fixes, FPS limiter and reduced background performance, split dialogue can take numeric input. Signs can now be built without a workbench. Bunch of bug fixes. Armor stands now support at gears and shield styles.
Nice.
So, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. They keep adding to that game. So continue Continue. Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, and 7 are all coming to PS5 and Xbox Series X and S later this year. All 3 titles will tout cutting-edge features including ray tracing, high frame rate, and 3D audio.
Nice.
So they are bumping them up. Also, for the PS5, all 3 titles will feature DualSense support for the haptic feedback and adaptive triggers.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
That'll be
really cool. Yeah.
Damn it. I don't want to rebuy those games. Yeah, so
But here, next, players who previously purchased Resident Evil 2, 3, and 7 on PS4 or Xbox One are eligible for an upgrade with no additional cost through the PS4 to digital PS5 upgrade option or Xbox Smart Delivery System. So,
but I want to play it on my PlayStation.
right.
Yeah, I was waiting to see if you were going to do this article, Joe, because I never tag Chris and shit.
Yeah.
This is something that I tag Chris in.
I saw it.
Fucking Chris, play the games.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be cool. I don't think I don't know if it comes with all 3. I think it'll be cool.
Mm-hmm.
I would only play 2, maybe 7, but 3 wasn't my favorite. It wasn't my favorite.
The remake of 3 was really good.
Yeah. But Capcom is also celebrating 25 years of Resident Evil. You think after 25 years they would learn how to kill fucking zombies. But anyway. Last but not least, talk about Gran Turismo 7. The PS5 tech analysis goes over 4K image quality, ray tracing, and more. So I'm not going to talk a lot about it right now, but I want to talk about the FPS and the ray tracing and everything. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before.
Where's that pony? Where's them flip-flops? You wearing your flip-flops today?
No, I don't even have my shoes on. I got my slippers right here.
He's got his Sony socks on.
My Sony slippers. My Sony.
You just can't see them.
No,
yeah.
I only have Xbox socks. I don't have Sony socks yet.
Not yet. Did you hear that yet?
Yeah, my slippers. My first slippers. Anyway, but yeah, it exceeds anything that I have ever seen on the next gen consoles.
Nice.
So
cool.
We'll talk about it more in the main topics.
Okay.
But before we get to main topics, Joe, I just want to ask: does Sony have better games currently? Because we heard what you thought of Horizon.
You have to clarify. You have to clarify right now.
Does the current
You can't just say better games. You can't.
New gen. God damn it! Go away. Does the
like
current new gen?
exclusives.
Yes. Well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. As of this point, as far as exclusives go, PlayStation is on top.
Joe's like, Phil, you better help me out, Phil. And then you take a shot.
Having him to drink.
I can't say nothing. I mean,
it's your opinion. It is what it is right now.
It's just stating facts. I mean, yeah, I cannot diss Sony right now for their exclusives.
They're doing work.
But they know where to do the work.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, Xbox has the titles. Xbox has the Game Pass.
They also know what kind of piece of hardware they have in that PlayStation 5 because...
Well, they're using it. It doesn't seem like Xbox is even like scratching the surface with their game. I mean,
right. That's what I'm saying. Like
Forza was beautiful.
They're utilizing their piece of art right now.
But that's it. I mean, it's more, I don't know. Like it's with every game now. You have the performance option or you have the 4K option.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want performance option, play the Xbox. If you want the 4K option, play the PlayStation. Or the graphics option. I shouldn't say 4K, but that's just my opinion. But anyway. Yeah, that's it for the news.
Cool. Alrighty, Miguel.
To add on to that real quick, I feel like, for me, at least, the games that I played on Xbox what's the other performance and
Graphics.
resolution.
Resolution, yeah.
When I play resolution mode on Xbox, I feel like it's still smoother. Like the frame rate is better. In comparison to trying to play Forbidden West in resolution mode, I felt like it was not as smooth as it should have been. So I've been playing Forbidden West in performance mode. But that's just me. Hi, Nicole.
I agree. I've been playing it in a resolution mode. I mean, it looks gorgeous, but there are some things where it's kind of like, eh. But,
I feel like the background frame's just a little choppy for me. That's all I had to say.
Okay, cool. Well, it's time for our dates. Demonic, are you ready?
Yep.
Demonic's dates, keeping us on track with what video games are coming out soon.
All right. Contrary to popular belief, I am on the correct month today, so kudos to me. I know, praise myself. Kudos to me. Today we have Gran Turismo 7 on the PlayStations. Triangle Strategy on the Switch. Moving on to March 9th. RPG Time: The Legend of Right. Xboxes. On the 10th, we have Ashwalkers on the Switch. Aztec Forgotten Gods, which I've never heard of, but that kind of sounds interesting based off the title. PlayStation's Xboxes on the 10th. Chocobo GP on the Switch. Submerged Hidden Depths, PlayStation's Xboxes. Workshop Simulator, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Young Souls, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. And then on the 11th, we have WWE 2K22, PlayStations and Xboxes. And that is everything coming out in the next 7 days.
Nice. Sweet. All right, well, it's time for our What the Fucks for the week. Do you guys have any What the Fucks this week?
Yeah.
And now it's time for our What the Fucks for the week.
What the fuck?
All right, Joe, go for it, man.
All right, first up, playing Lost Ark. I talked about it, before the chat. Oh my God, is that Tails?
Yes, that is Tails.
Tails in the Twitch chat. Yeah, playing Lost Ark. I've never had an issue to this day, up to this point, with the servers. Got in. I knew the server is always busy, the server that I'm on, because it was one of the first servers that are there. And as far as I'm concerned, the EU or Europe was the only ones that had issues with their servers. So I'm playing, I'm leveling up, grinding, going through the missions, trying to get off this damn island. And all of a sudden, it just said in the chat, in the game chat, it just said server disconnected. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like in the middle of like not a boss but fight, but I was like in the middle of grinding shit out. And I'm just like, that's it. I was pissed. And I just said, I rage quit. I logged off. I said, fuck it. I'm done. So if you are watching my stream and you saw that little hiccup, yeah, that was that. So I'm going to take a break from Lost Ark for a while just to kind of breathe and not get back into it. So I don't know. I might this weekend buy a capture card and might be streaming Gran Turismo 7. So
nice.
Yeah. Second, what the fuck is this fucking weather? It's snowing outside, and we just had like 60-degree weather.
Yep.
Yesterday.
Yep.
And what the fuck? It's
here we go again.
I'm done. Like I want my allergies to flare up. I want I'm tired of the snow. Tired of it. I was
going to say the same thing. It was 60 yesterday, and driving home, it was whiteout conditions.
Yeah. And it's not so much the weather. Like if I'm somewhere safe and it's snowing, I'm fine. But when I have to get out on the road with these asshats that want to still go 80, yeah.
No, I think it is the weather, Joe. It is the weather and the asshats. Because if there's asshats
like
there without the weather too.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if the roads were absolutely fucking clear, like there's nobody on the road, I don't mind driving in the snow. It's fine. But it's when you got the truckers flying by you and you got people in Camaros and stuff that are trying to get across the state of Arizona because they don't know how to drive in the snow, so they want to go faster. It just sucks. It really sucks.
Yeah.
So that's my second what the fuck.
For sure.
Third what the fuck. I don't know if this is going to be a touchy subject or not, but I feel like I want to talk about it. And I want to get your opinion on it, Chris. Maybe you too, Miguel.
Must be something I don't care about. All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's talk about the statement that was released by a certain football player talking about performing and carrying a franchise and expectations and stuff like that. I'm not dogging him, Chris. I'm not dogging him. You know who I'm talking about.
Of course. He's been fucking talk forever now.
I mean, it's just something that's just like, why do that? In his eyes, and of course, those of you who haven't figured it out yet, I'm talking about Kyler Murray. Released a statement because he wanted to, I guess, or because he's talking about this long-term contract that he wants to be signed to. But I just don't feel the right time. I really don't. I mean, yes, granted, he has taken a 3-13 team to the playoffs. I get that. But you look at his rankings across the board in the NFL, he's ranked like below 20. And for a player that's ranked 25th in a lot of things, he don't have the pull to ask or to have those kind of demands. So it's just kind of like when I read the actual statement, in my mind, I was just like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? Why would you release this statement right now? That's just, to me, and knowing how stubborn the ownership is for the Cardinals, they could take that and just say, you know what? You're done. We're done.
Does it?
Chris.
There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that were going on with the Cardinals before this, and I kind of think that Cliff and Kyler, and because they have the same agent, they have the exact same agent, and that agent is the one who released that statement, which was extremely aggressive. I read it too, and it was extremely immature. It should have never. This is the only quarterback that's actually said that this early within their time of contract. So I understand that how aggressive this was and how immature this feels. But there's also a thing about the staff with Keim and Michael Bidwell about holding off on paying some of those players their bonuses during playoffs and saying we're not paying them because of this one game. Okay? And so Kyler Murray felt scapegoated on this one game. And also made it seem like against Kyler, because of the way he played, that we're not paying anybody. Okay? So I could see how they're spitting fire at something that they did to them that was wrong. So they're both doing wrong. The front office is fucking up, and young, immature Kyler Murray and Cliff, because he's new to the NFL, they're doing things wrong right now. It seems like we're spiraling, and the NFC West is laughing. I get it. But as a fan right now, they just signed Cliff and Keim for the next 5 fucking years or whatever it said I just read. So we've got them till 2027 now. And now Kyler Murray, yeah, cheers. Got my drink in hand. Okay, because I'm a little worried about, because our front office does this a lot. Arizona makes weird moves, and I gotta adjust to that. And I'm pretty sure Kyler Murray's in the picture right now. But
I never doubted that he was going to be moving. I did make the statement where the Kimes were immature enough and aren't smart, which
I agree.
Historically,
I agree.
They're not.
No one's ever done this. But maybe he wants spotlights all on him. I don't know what the fuck he wants right now. I'm confused myself. As a fan, and I'm a big fan, I've purchased his merchandise. I fucking have his signed shit. So I'm a big fan. I like his play style. We've never had a quarterback with this type of firepower, with legs and arm. We've never had that. So, I like his play style, but right now, I don't know where he's going with what his character is. That's all I'm saying. But there's a lot of football players out there that I think are great that are a little iffy on the character side. But, if they can get me to a Super Bowl, that's fine. And right now, I don't think we're getting rid of Kyler. I don't think Kyler's the one that's going to go out first, in my opinion. This signing makes me a little confused, though. The signing with Cliff and Kime. But I think they just like to fuck with Cardinal fans and the whole everybody. And I get it. I get that our fans are whiny babies and all that kind of shit. It pisses me off. But, fuck it. Everyone has their own right to say whatever the fuck they want, like we do on this show. So.
Yeah. So that was just a what the fuck. I saw that and I was just like, okay, I need to talk about this because I don't know. I just feel like bad timing. Maybe like closer, like after the draft, maybe after towards the end of training camp, something. Then release a statement like that. But I don't know.
At this point, if we were to pick up like Deshaun Watson, I'm just on the ride for the roller coaster at this time, baby. You know what I mean? Because if they get rid of Kyle, what can I do? I tried to support Rosen when he was here. I was excited about him because I was like, hey, and then they shit on him. They took Kyler. They must have seen something, and then I watched him play. I go, okay, I see it. And if they do something again, I don't know what's going on with the front office. Then they need to get rid of everything from the Bidwells to the Kimes. They need to get rid of all of that so that we can have a stable fucking franchise because nothing is stable about Arizona. They're just trying to make sparks fly and make money. And right now, as a fan, it's a little weird.
Yeah, I agree. That's it for my what the fucks.
Miguel?
My 2 cents on that is fly Eagles fly and fuck you, Chris.
I hate you. So, okay, cool. Miguel, you got any what the fucks?
No, already we talked about how it sucks outside. No what the fucks. Then here. Other than I guess I do have a what the fuck. Okay. What the fuck? Why does Deuce get more D&D shit on his advertisements than I do? And his FYP, he sends me all his D&D shit.
Oh yeah, there's another what the fuck. I have a problem.
Go ahead, Joe.
It's official. I have a problem. I'm addicted to
studying.
Huh?
Have you been studying?
Studying
D&D.
Well, I'm getting into it. That wasn't the what the fuck. Yeah. The what the fuck was my dopamine addiction. So yeah. I'm addicted to dopamine, so I'm gonna come out and say it. So,
dopamine's code for TikTok.
Can you elaborate that? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. Well, you don't know what dopamine is. Dopamine is like, yeah.
No, I know.
It's a feel good chemical, and the quickest thing to make. I guess there's studies out there that says that, like social media, TikTok, Reels, Facebook, all that stuff, just scrolling through nonsense releases a dopamine within your body. So, yeah, I think this is the 9th time that I've installed TikTok.
It's got problems.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's funny because Joe keeps sending me stuff, and every time I get something, because he never really responded. I always say, so does this mean you're back on TikTok now? Or
so what led into it was my brother-in-law came out right? And we were all hanging out, and he has it. And I was like, no, I gave it up. I stopped. And then he kept sending me all of these videos from TikTok. And I'm like, you motherfucker. And then sure enough, I was just like, all right, fine, fuck it, whatever. I'm just going to install it. So yeah, I installed it again. And yeah, I'm not uninstalling it at this point. So I'm just going to keep it there. And yeah, just if I need to put my phone down, I need to put my phone down.
If you get yelled at, you get yelled at.
Yeah. If I get yelled at, I get yelled at. I
He
don't
doesn't
care.
care.
The funny thing is, Joe was ahead of the curve. I think Joe was the first one on fucking TikTok, and we talk shit to him the whole time because he's like, for those that listened to us a long time ago, a couple of years ago, it was pre-COVID stuff. He'd be
definitely...
like, I fall asleep watching TikTok, and we would give him shit.
He was TikTok pre-Cove mad back then.
Yeah.
For sure, dude.
Yeah.
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 Hell yeah.
And then it just blew up, and I'm just like, cool. I mean, it's actually turned into like there's this new conflict that's going on. There's content creators that are having issues, and it's creating like drama, and it's actually almost like a soap opera. And the way it's played out, one content creator will stream or post something, and then another content creator will stitch that, meaning they'll like split screen their video and reply to their video, and then it goes back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and it almost turns into like its own little drama series, and it's over bullshit. Yep. Some of the stuff is serious, but some of the stuff is bullshit.
Yep.
Fact checkers and conspiracy theorists, and of course you have all the political bullshit and stuff that's going on. But
you got like TikToker versus YouTuber.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Risky said Jason Banks had that issue for a long time. Yeah, Jason Banks is somebody I've followed for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I don't see very many of his videos on my feed anymore, but yeah, I enjoyed his video.
I'd love to see him in stand-up. I know he's doing a stand-up tour, but I'd love to see it. So, but anyway, that's my other what the fuck. I reinstalled TikTok, and I'm not uninstalling it. I'm on there, and that's it. I'm done.
Are you still user number?
Yes.
You actually commit to it. Commit to it, Joe. Put your name on there.
I'm not putting my name on it. Nope.
Username. Username.
No, I'm not. Nope.
You're not going to be a content creator?
Nope.
No.
Nope. I'm that reel or that TikTok where the girl says
the creeper that's watching.
Yeah, no, she's like, what do all husbands that don't cheat do? And I made the comment of watching TikTok videos anonymously, and it got like 30 likes like, as soon as I posted it.
You're already on your way, Joe. You should just post content.
No, I can't. I'm not getting. Nope. Not doing it.
No. All
nope.
right. Chris,
I follow too much dark shit on TikTok.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Joe sent me something, and I'm like, oh, you're back on that side of TikTok, huh?
Yeah, unfortunately, I get the dark side stuff. So
I'll comment on
not
TikTok.
Star Wars, but like
I'll comment on TikTok. I've never been on TikTok ever. Never.
So
touched
you
it.
don't watch the videos that I send you?
Well, I mean, I'll watch. Okay, so I lied. You're right. I've swiped a little puzzle piece and watched a little TikTok, but I've like the app. I've never done the app or signed in or have anything to do with TikTok. I've just, I don't want to
Maybe you should get a TikTok account so you'll actually look at your phone every once in a while.
No, because I'll fall. I know exactly what will happen. I'm going to fall into the rabbit hole, and it's going to be really bad. It's going to get really bad. I'm not doing it. Yeah, I'm good.
I keep getting Elden Ring shit, and like half of me wants to watch it, and the other half of me is like, I don't care.
It's not.
Yeah, I got a brief stint of Batman stuff, and then like,
welcome.
I guess right now I'm getting like they're rating all the Batman costumes from best to worst, and I'm getting that, and then depending on when I log in the morning, I get a lot of stuff I'm not going to comment on what it is, but at night is when I get all the dark side stuff where it's just like
2, 3 in the morning.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Huh?
2, 3 in the morning.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely noticed that, Joe. Like, depending on what time you're checking your FYP, like,
Yeah.
sometimes mine is just nothing back-to-back thirst traps. Other times it's nothing but comedy stuff.
No, I wake up thirsty. I'm just going to tell you that. I'm going to leave it at that. That's it.
Oh my
Moving
god.
on.
That's funny as fuck. Oh shit. So I do have a what the fuck.
Well, this is going to be a doozy.
Actually I have 2. So I'll go with the lighter one. Because you reminded me of something that I've tried to forget. Thank you, Joe. God damn it. So the first one on lighter sides, that's just more of a freaking streaming issue. So Twitch Studio was awesome for one fucking day. One day.
That's it?
After that, I've been trying to like get that one to work again, and there's some weird like twitching going on at the bottom of my screen. It gets really fucked up. But then I went back to OBS, and everything's nice and clear now. So
whatever works.
Yeah, I'm just like, fuck it. I'm going to stick with OBS, and I'm just going to get rid of Twitch Studio at this point. But it was just a weird thing that happened because it looks super clean for one fucking day. That one stream that you saw, that was Twitch Studio, and then after that, it was garbage. So I don't know what the fuck happened with that, or it's because of it's on beta, whatever. We'll see. It could be that. Anyways, going on to my other what the fuck. So, the big one. My car died. The car that I just recently bought 2 years ago. I was driving home from work at like 1:30 in the morning. And my car died at the Belmont exit. I knew my car was acting really weird and making like some weird like rattling noise. It wasn't like a knocking or anything like that. It was a rattling. I could tell that my acceleration was extremely weak. And so I immediately put on my hazards and drove it to Belmont. Right on the exit, my car dies. Everything seizes up. And, in Belmont, Joe's like literally right there. So I called Joe, and he came out to help me push my car around the corner by the gas station and leave it there so I could get a tow truck and come pick it up. So, and as far as now, the what the fuck goes even longer because it's right now in the shop, and it's only got 71,000 miles on it. So it's for a Hyundai Tucson 2017. 71,000 miles, literally just got serviced a month ago. Everything should be okay. And even Hyundai is even saying that right now they've got me submitted for a warranty straight through the manufacturer that has nothing to do with the warranties that I paid for through, the dealership itself. This is just straight through Hyundai himself. So they're saying that I have to wait for the submission to go through for them to say yes or no. But if it's taking this long, it's kind of going towards my side of things. So hopefully they say yes and they get it fixed, and it's just going to take me for, a few months while I don't have a car while it gets fixed or whatever the fuck. They take forever, But it just sucks because it's taking me forever. I got a job. There's things that people are waiting for me to have this car back. So, Joe?
What did they say was wrong with it?
They haven't gave me a full diagnosis. I've been asking for a day and a half now. I've been calling for like every 3 or 4 hours. I'd give them a call and be like, "Hey, what's going on? What's the status?" And yesterday I called about like 6 or 7 o'clock at night, and the lady was like, "Oh yeah, we're just getting your paperwork ready. We'll call you tomorrow." And then I called at like 8 in the morning tomorrow, and they're like, "Oh, the manager's not around. They're out at lunch." And I called again, and it was like the same type of same story. And then it just kept kind of lingering on. And then they're like, "Oh, we're still waiting for the submission from Hyundai right now." It's kind of like what I heard last. Joe?
Read the Twitch chat. Monkey just said he has a 2012 Hyundai Sonata, and his engine just seized, and it has 88,000 miles on it, and it's 6 months out of warranty.
Wow. Great.
So, don't buy Hyundai. Come on now.
Yeah, I might be done with Hyundai now. I wasn't even gonna go. I wasn't even gonna go with it anyways. Yeah, it seems pretty bad. I actually had a lot.
Aside from the Hyundai trend, I mean, Chris, why do you always have shitty car problems?
I have no idea. Dude, I have no idea.
He's got the worst luck with cars, and then it's also like food. If there's anybody that's going to end up with a hair in their food, it's Chris.
That and then cell phones, I've had bad issues with them too.
Yeah, that's because all the porn you download on your cell phone.
That's different, right? Don't tell it. Hey, that's why I don't want to get on TikTok. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so it sucks, but whatever. It is what it is, you know what I mean? So hopefully this warranty thing will work out, because that's all I got.
Based off of the mileage and how long you've had it and the documents that you have, I don't see why they wouldn't warranty it. Not even, like you said, with the warranties that you've purchased. Yeah. But just based off of the manufacturer warranty.
Yeah.
There's no reason why it shouldn't be covered. It was like I have a 2012 Volkswagen Touareg, and it's a diesel, and I was freaking out because I've had this Volkswagen has this thing where ever since the whole smog bullshit, they've had it to where I have to have the blue fluid in the car, and what that does is it keeps it from puking out black smoke like all of the Dodges and GMCs and Chevys and that are on the highway and stuff. Yeah. But so I've had 2 sensors replaced in that, but it's all been covered under warranty. So I was just like, okay, fine, fuck it, fix it. I don't care. It's on manufacturer warranty, cool. So, yeah.
Yeah, because that's what Hyundai was saying. Like the dealership's like, you should be under manufacturer warranty with that.
Exactly.
That low mileage that you have on that car. So.
Exactly. Yeah. So.
We'll see what happens.
So what did you do after getting your car towed? Because I'm assuming you got your car towed back to Flag.
Yeah, I got
How'd you get home?
Jackie came and got me. So I called her literally when I heard my car had bad performance, and I kind of knew my car was dying. I could almost tell that it was going to fucking die. I called Jackie. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to make it all the way home. Please stay up. I'll let you know. And then when it died on Belmont, I called her and I said, get ready to come pick me up because I'm not going anywhere. So, yeah. She came pick me up. Joe kind of waited, and then we told Joe, go home, go to sleep, whatever, we're good. And then
watch TikTok.
Go watch the dark side of TikTok. That's actually what I did, because when he called, my phone was charging in the bedroom, and I was watching TV, and then I you know how it's weird because I'm almost deaf. I can barely hear.
Yeah.
But for some reason, the frequency of the vibration on my phone when it goes bzz, 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 I can hear that. So I'm like, what the fuck is? Oh, that's my phone. And Ceci was asleep, so I ran in there and I pulled it off the charger and I answered it. And then did all that. And then I came home and I'm sitting there. I'm like, well, I'm awake.
Oh yeah, it's dark.
Okay.
TikTok time.
Just swipe.
Ooh.
And then I fell asleep.
Ah, that's so funny.
You're contributing to his bad habits.
That's great.
And that's okay.
Hey, that's fine. That's why I don't do TikTok. Right. I'd be the same fucking way, dude.
Jesus, it's bad.
It's horrible.
So, now that we're back on TikTok, have you seen the guy that has the little hands? It's the fuck you hand that he just puts on one finger, and I send those to John regularly. I'll have to send.
Did you send John that Boeing thing?
No.
So I found a TikTok. I think it was last night or night before last, but it was somebody had stolen a 747 in Seattle and was flying it around, and people were videoing it, and it's doing these crazy banks and shit.
What did John do?
That's what I said, and Monkey was like, or did you said it right? Monkey didn't say it, yeah.
I think that was Monkey.
Oh,
that was
Monkey said that Boeing was from 2018. By the way, I don't know. John was employed with Boeing in 2018, so
yeah. What did he do? He forgot to tell us something.
I don't know, but that was just fucking crazy. But yeah. There's a lot of stuff. If I show up one week and I want to have a shirt that's going to say, "Listen, now did you know? Now you do." I'm going to have it. I'm going to buy a shirt.
Yeah. You guys got any other what the fucks this week, or is that pretty much what we have?
Breaking news from 2018. Monkey said that guy crashed on a small island in the Sound and died. Thanks, Monkey.
Wow.
Thank you, Monkey.
Rest in peace.
Pieces.
I was going to say that, but I didn't want to be the one to say that. Thanks,
Welcome to
Joe.
the podcast. Thanks, Joe.
I'm going to say it.
Oh, shit. Well, speaking of that, we're going to move right on to our main topic this week.
What?
Speaking of what? Resting in pieces?
Yes. I don't know, Miguel. We're moving on. You're right. That was dumb. We're moving on. And we're going to be talking about Gran Turismo 7, Joe's experiences with Gran Turismo 7, and how beautiful this game really is. Joe, what's going on with that game, man? What do you think about it?
Okay, so I'm just going to say this off the bat. For those of you that aren't avid Gran Turismo players or have not played the original Gran Turismos, 1, 2, 3, you may or may not like this Gran Turismo. So this Gran Turismo does take you back to the layout of almost like, I don't want to say it's like the original, but
Close?
Close.
Nice.
The style, it's very artistic. It's a very artistic simulator. But I will go on record to say this is the best looking racing game that is out to date.
Really?
Best one. By far. Hands down.
Tell me more.
Tell you more. I don't know what to say. So it starts up, you load it in, and they have this new mode where it's called I'm trying to remember. It's Gran Turismo like Beats or Buzz or something like that. And what it is you have to race while a song is playing, and you have to go through checkpoints before the song ends, and you have to travel the farthest distance, and you get your trophies and stuff. That's how the game starts. Like, it forces you to play that from the beginning. It's a cool concept. It's like DJ music. This one played like a mix of a bunch of different classical songs, and they were all playing, and you have checkpoints, and there's other racers on the track, and you're trying to maneuver around them to travel the farthest distance on the track while the song is playing. After that, then it runs through and it does the whole tutorial where it's like, this is blah, 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 blah. Here's your garage. Here's your dealership. Here's your world circuit. They have showcase now where you can kind of almost like stream your races and have followers and stuff. And they start unlocking all that stuff on this map. And then the newest thing that they've added is the cafe. Now the cafe, you go in, it's like a coffee shop, and the owner of the cafe, it's just little pictures of real people. And they ask you if you're interested in this menu. You open the menu, and based off of a particular menu, you have your selection of cars that you can unlock by racing with them under certain challenges. So like they give you a Honda Fit. You have to do this within this time, place this, first, second, or third in this race with a Honda Fit. And then you unlock the Honda Fit. And once you're done with that menu, they give you another one. And they give you another one. So they've added that into the game. Sound-wise, the sound is great. Sound effects are great. Controls are amazing. I was very skeptical at first. I was like, okay, how are they going to do the haptic feedback? The gas and the brakes are haptic feedback on the triggers. So that's really cool. Really cool. Certain sound effects come out the speaker and the controller. They have the option to where you can use the controller as a steering wheel. So you can use the axis on the controller and use that as a steering wheel if you want to. So very impressed with that as well.
So putting the controller functions to use?
Very much so. Very much so.
That's
and
cool.
I was satisfied, completely satisfied. Setting it up, they have the whole 4K settings, the saturation, and all the adjustments for the 4K, and then they tell you, do you want performance, which is 60 frames per second guaranteed, or do you want the ray tracing ability to have that turned on? So I went with the 60 frames per second. I didn't go with the ray tracing because I wanted to see the performance of the game. Mm-hmm. So far, I don't care that the ray tracing is turned on or not. The graphics in the game, the open video for Gran Turismo 7, there are scenes that look legitimately real, and it looks sharp as hell on my 4K TV. I've never seen them look this crisp and this clean. Yes, there are some with like the rally cars that shows them like drifting and like bumping into the wall, and yeah, they still haven't learned how to add damage to Gran Turismo, but if they did, I think this probably would have been like one of the best racers of all time. Mm-hmm. Gran Turismo still doesn't have damage, but just the maps, the mapping of the cars, the vehicles themselves in the game, it's completely like and utterly realistic. That they show the driver in the car, he turns, like it's not just two hands fixed on a circle that when you turn the hands just do this, but there's times when you're turning and he'll actually like the driver will switch hands. You'll see him like take over, and it's just like, oh shit, he switched his hands. I'm looking at little details like that, but playing racing games for as long as I have, that's one of the things where I'm just like, holy fuck, this is awesome. We go.
Can you see your feet?
I have not had the chance to look down yet. That's one of the things. It's one of the functions I didn't look at. I mean, normally, like, I would always look up at the rearview mirror or something.
We all know I judge games by the ability to see your feet.
Yeah, I haven't looked down at the feet yet, but I will intend to. So probably I'll have an update on that next week.
There you
go. Now, so far, the cons that I have, I agree with some of the critics as far as the prices of some of the things in the game are outrageous. Those of us that have played Gran Turismo, they've always been outrageous. Like $6,000 for headlights, or $6,000, $8,000 for a muffler, or $10,000 for a muffler. I'm like, no, that's too much money. But it's Gran Turismo, so I was like, okay, I get it. Also playing this, it took me back. Like, it took me back. They actually have the original songs from the original Gran Turismo. So once those songs came on, I just got goosebumps, and it literally was just like, like flashbacks of me playing Gran Turismo on PS1, all pixelated and bullshit, and driving these cars through these pixelated courses and stuff. But it was insane. But I highly recommend the game. This is definitely another exclusive title that is on my list, along with Horizon, that I would definitely recommend picking up for PlayStation 5.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
How many games does this one count for?
This one so far only counts for 1.
Okay.
I said Horizon does count for 2, so we're at, those of you that are keeping count for PlayStation exclusives, we're at 3. I had originally said if there were 10 titles that I would feel satisfied that I spent the money and bought a PS5.
7 to go.
7 to go. And depending on how epic God of War is going to be, God of War could count for 5 titles in my
Jesus.
opinion.
I mean,
that better
that
be
was
epic
clearly
as fuck.
3 titles in 2 weeks, because he gave Horizon 2,
Yeah.
Gran Turismo 1. So that's 3 in a matter of 2 weeks.
Right. And then Forspoken has been delayed from what I'm reading. So that's another one that I'm excited about for PS5.
That's okay, because Breath of the Wild 2 comes out in 2022.
I just want all this shit to come out. I want to finish all this shit before Starfield comes out, because I have a feeling Starfield's going to be massively epic. So, and that'll be why the PlayStation gets dust and the Xbox gets turned on again.
Yeah. I hope so, because Phil's pretty mad at you right now.
I'm sorry, Phil. I still got love for Phil.
What's the music like in Gran Turismo? Is it like pop music, or is it like I haven't played Gran Turismo, so is it like that?
It's more like the original Gran Turismo had like the Cardigans and had like a bunch of 90s bands. They were like not really rock bands, but kind of poppy bands. And then it also had alternative. But then they also have added in classical music, but with a twist. It's almost like Dead Mouse got a hold of classical music and made this, mashup of classical features featuring like electronic music. Risky asked, is it like Grand Theft Auto Radio? I would say no. So it's not like Forza where you can go through the channels. It's just a set and you can scroll through the songs. But yeah, they do have a lot of the original titles. I don't remember exactly. I know the Cardigans was like my favorite one, but I know there's a lot more. Oh, what's that?
A good variety of genres.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I don't know. I haven't looked through the entire song list yet, but from the few races that I have played, I'm satisfied. I mean, it's electronic music, but it's not. You want to focus more on the vehicle and the car. You do have it in the background, but it's not at the forefront. You're focusing on the car, the sounds of the car, the race, and everything else. I just have it on, but I turned it down a little bit. So, Chris,
how deep is the modification in the cars? Is it Gran Turismo like usually how you can do all the tuning and all that stuff? That's usually how it is within all of them. Is that,
or is it like Need for Speed where you're going to use a card?
No, there is no fucking cards.
Okay,
no,
good.
Fuck that. No, this I was almost overwhelmed with what I could do to my car.
Nice.
Like seriously. Like if you don't know anything about camber, caster, toe, ride height, air pressures, tire compounds, it's like, I don't know. Awesome. It's like, it's that fine tuned.
Nice.
And if they are going to have like esports with Gran Turismo, I can guarantee you that there are going to be people out there, just like for Call of Duty, there's loadouts and shit like that. They're going to have car setups for certain cars, for certain races, for certain weather, because there is weather in this game. And it's going to come down to, a degree or two equals a tenth of a second on your car. So it's legitimately a simulation. I would say you could play it as an arcade racer. They have options to where it's like brake assist, steering assist. You could have it like completely on easy where all the assists are on, and all you have to do is hold down the gas the whole track and not hit anything.
God.
And then they have it all the way up to where it's like hyper realistic.
That's awesome. That's cool.
Tire wear, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. The options are there, but Gran Turismo historically has been a simulation, and this is still a simulation. But it's gone back to its roots. I know Gran Turismo 6 Sport was kind of like people were just iffy on it because it was just all like hyper race cars and nobody really cared. I know it wasn't strictly that, but that's what it felt like. But this one, you have the option of doing racing whatever, wherever, and having fun with it.
Okay. Nice.
So definitely, this is a must. If you're into racing, this is a must buy for PS5. I bought two versions because lately what I do is for PS5, I buy the two versions so that my son, he's on the PS4 now. So he's playing Horizon on the PS4. I'm playing it on the PS5. Miguel.
Did he play the first Horizon?
Yes.
I'm keeping right now.
No. He played it all the way through. He actually played the Frozen Wilds, and I didn't. But he did, and he beat it. And he's actually playing Uncharted right now. So he beat 1, 2, and I think he's working on 3 right now.
So proud of him.
Wow.
Me too.
He's just grinding. That's good.
Yeah.
You should pick up The Last of Us and let him try that, and then you'll have it too, so you can try it.
Maybe. We'll see. I'll see when the next one comes out.
It's slowly working, Miguel. Your plan is slowly almost.
Last of Us wasn't a title that I was never interested in, so I don't know. I'd be more interested in a new Infamous than Last of Us.
That's made. Infamous was made by Sucker Punch,
right?
And what did they just? Didn't they just release something? I feel like Sucker Punch
know.
just Monkey. What did Sucker Punch just release?
Ratchet and Clank, no?
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
Anyways,
Monkey.
Move along, sir.
Anyway,
All right, cool.
That's it. Yeah.
Cool. Well, good shit, Joe. It seems like a great game, and anybody who owns a PS5 should check it out if they like racers, is what you're saying. So,
yep,
that's great.
Guaranteed.
Awesome. All right, we're gonna move into our rando shit. Miguel says that he's got rando shit. I can see it. I see it in his eyes. Miguel, what's
moving
up?
into rando, this is triggered off Joe's conversation about Gran Turismo and the track list.
Gotcha.
But it's totally unrelated. It's just made me think of this. So, to me, two of the most iconic soundtrack lists for a game are Midnight Club 3, House Real Big, Car Real Big, and Twisted Metal 4 because of all the fucking Rob Zombie music in it.
Yeah,
when will we get another game?
I would say Need for
comparable
Speed
to-
Underground too.
Yeah.
The first one.
When
Which
will
one
we
had
get another
Riders of the
game-
Storm on?
I don't know.
Wasn't that Midnight Club? Or was that... No, that was Need for Speed that had Riders on the Storm with Snoop Dogg? You guys don't remember?
It must have been.
I don't.
know.
Yeah.
Back
I've
in
never
my
been
day, we used
I've
to
never
have
been
this
a big
racing
Need
game
for
that had
So-
Snoop Dogg with the Doors.
But when will we get another game with such a great track list like those?
So, dude, are you guys looking for a game that has the old track list that we all want, or are you looking for a game that has a track list that is comparable to like today's music and shit like that? Or do we want to like? Because then it would be a remake, right? Because then we're asking for a remake.
I wouldn't say a remake. I'm not saying the same songs. I'm saying comparable to having such a great track list as those. And Risky said her favorite was Burnout Paradise.
Paradise was sick. I loved Paradise.
But, I mean, just thinking back, sure, there's some songs on GTA 5 from Radio Los Santos that are in my head sometimes, but like nothing compares to, for me, to Midnight Club 3 and Twisted Metal's track list.
Nothing compares to you.
I think it would be great to have that track list if they were to like mix that track list with like current music and that sort of thing, so it just kind of like scratches everybody's back, so to speak. I think that'd be great.
I don't want to scratch everyone's back. I want to scratch my fucking back.
I get it. I do for sure. But I mean, like what Risky was saying, Burnout, any of those Burnout games, they really do need to come back with another Burnout game, because I really do miss playing those accident style scenarios when you're playing those racing games, because Burnout was so much fun.
Yeah, so I played the shit out of Burnout Takedown. I played a little bit of Paradise just recently. And it's still fun. It's the same thing. But that's not I can't think of a single song from like Burnout Paradise, or not Paradise.
If we're talking soundtrack, to me, I would, and it's not really a racing game, but Vice City to me was a solid soundtrack. Like all the 80s shit was.
Well, that was
badass.
70s and 80s. Yeah,
that was lit. Yeah, for me, that's my
Vice City's definitely up there.
Yeah, for sure.
Felt like us in Scarface, even though there was a Scarface game.
Yeah, for sure. That was.
Yeah. Sorry, Chris.
No, you're cool.
I was just gonna say, Need for Speed Underground 2 was the one that had Riders on the Storm with Snoop Dogg.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, Need for Speed Underground 2 was the best, in my opinion.
Okay.
Because that was like right after the first Fast and Furious, or right before the first Fast and Furious movie came out.
Okay.
Risky, I also loved running people off the road. That was the great thing about Burnout, was the takedowns.
Yes.
That's
takedowns was amazing.
The whole thing about it. So.
Yep.
Too much fun.
Yeah, Midnight Club. I definitely need a new Midnight Club in my life.
Yes, please.
And that was Rockstar.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Rockstar, get on it.
Rockstar and Take-Two.
What if there was a GTA Midnight Club combo?
Yeah,
That would be cool.
I agree. I would agree.
Okay. Anything else on that topic? Because I have another one.
Nope. Go for it, Miguel.
Let's talk elephant in the room. Not this elephant, not the dog that's harassing me. Joe.
Elephant.
He doesn't know where this is going. Batman is getting great reviews, and I want to know your thoughts. I know you have not seen it. I have not seen it either. But they're saying Robert Pattinson is doing did a phenomenal job as Batman. I know there was a lot of skepticism, and he would not be Batman in your eyes. And with a grain of salt of you not having seen it yet, one, would you want to see it? And two, what are your thoughts on the reviews that are coming out of The Batman with Robert Twinkly, Shiny, Sparkly Pattinson?
Michael Keaton's great.
Okay, so I had a feeling that this might come up eventually.
Mm-hmm.
You did your research?
I did my research. I was reading a bunch of reviews on it. I did read the what the fuck IGN giving a perfect rating to not only Elden Ring but fucking the new Batman.
No.
But reading into the review, they shouldn't have given it a perfect 10. They should have given it a 9. I think did they give it a 9? I think they did give it a 9. Sorry. But they said that the movie focuses so much on Catwoman and the Penguin and the Riddler as far as character development goes, and not so much on Robert Pattinson,
It's funny because I feel like I read something that was opposite. I thought I didn't read any full reviews.
Yeah.
I just read snippets. And I thought the one I had seen talked about how it was more of a deep dive, into Bruce Wayne than previous iterations had done. But go ahead.
Yeah. I have also, thanks to TikTok, there have been a few content creators that have seen the movie and that have, Risky says his name is Cedric Diggory. Yeah. Anyway, fucking Harry Potter people. Where the TikTokers have said, yes, it's a good action movie, but as far as it to be a perfect Batman movie, it falls short. Don't mind Deuce. He'll flip-flop on Harry Potter one day. No,
that's funny.
No. I mean, the versions of Harry Potter I've seen aren't PG-13. Sorry.
It's Hermione's Heiny.
Right? Or Harry Pooper.
God. Anyways.
Chastity of Secrets. Anyway. So I'm interested, but I don't know if I want to go see it in the I don't know if I want to see it in theater. I really don't know.
The 3-hour thing that's hitting you.
That's the part that kills me. It's just yes, it has action. It has like cinematography. Everybody's like cool, like the sound and everything. They say it's more of a suspense thriller than a superhero movie because it's like he pops out and anyway, but not necessarily exactly like that. But
I also saw references in the reviews.
Yeah. So I don't know. I would be interested in seeing it, but I just can't get past the 3 hours. That part, and I don't know, man.
How long was Endgame?
That's different. Don't go there.
No. How's it different?
How is it different? Endgame was a final chapter in a long-running Avengers series.
Marvel,
like that was
and DC.
Right.
Done.
I'm sorry, but I mean, if I haven't even watched the Snyder Cut yet, I'm probably not going to sit through Batman in the theaters. I don't know. I'd have
if I asked you to go, would you go with me? Mandate. Let's go.
Okay, if you ask me to go after you've seen it once, I'll go.
Joe, will you please go with me?
Why would I need to go again?
Because it's that great of a movie. How many times you wanted to go back and see Far From Home? You wanted to see that again?
Please, Joey.
I don't know. I need more. I need more booze or something.
Monkey, go order Joe some flip flops for me, please. I'll Venmo you the cost.
Joe, did you find your way to the Man Love side of TikTok? Man Love? Is this a rando topic? Oh, here we go.
Why can I say
there's a clip. There's a clip. I'd like to just point out that Risky said Harry Pooper. Is that about a Blumpkin? There is Blumpkin chat in the chat, guys.
Oh my God.
And I think Chris is slightly dying because of it.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
This is what we talk about in our podcast, guys. It's Blumpkin.
Was there any other rando stuff, Miguel?
That's as rando as it gets right there. Jesus.
Train of thought's gone. Risky said Blumpkin.
Yeah, Blumpkin. It just went. Way to go, Risky.
Thank you, Risky. Thank you for being here.
Yeah. Speaking of movies, I did see Uncharted.
Good. Yeah. No.
I want to say thank you. I want to be like Jimmy Kimmel. Where's my pen? Where's my soft piano music? Thank you, PlayStation Studios, for writing the Uncharted movie and casting Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg in it. Not Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon. Sorry, Jesus Christ. Miguel.
No, it's not a game, but is that another point to Sony? Are we at 4 now?
He's been pointing.
No. I was talking strictly games for PS5. That's all I was talking about. Not movies, none of that shit.
Spend the whole episode, Miguel. You're right. Shining light on him. He loves it. I know.
I'm sweating over here. If this is a taste of what PlayStation Studios can do, I'm all for it. Bravo. Please. Do it and do it well.
Did you just say you want to taste Tony? Sony? What?
Jesus Christ. Miguel.
Well, I feel like a troll today. Will you watch The Last of Us starring good old Mandalorian Pedro Pascal on HBO?
I'll watch it. It's a series. I'll watch it. Dang. So those of you that aren't aware, PlayStation Studios actually has put in the money. So they have their own movie studio now. So they're writing. As far as I know, Last of Us is in the works. Mm-hmm. They did the Uncharted movie. They're going to do more Uncharted movies. I think there's something else that they're going to write or that they're going to do. I don't remember. I know they had rumored Horizon. I know they want to do a God of War, but they don't know if they want to do a series or a movie. But I do have strong opinions on how they move forward with their content and as far as their games go. This movie, Uncharted, I highly recommend it if you're a fan of the Uncharted games. They take elements from 1, 2, and 3 and throw it into the movie. It doesn't follow the games like strictly. They do throw like the events from Uncharted 3 into the first movie, which is him falling out of the back of the airplane. But they tie a different story to it. They've already rumored that the next Uncharted will have the train scene from the second one, I believe. So very action packed. Let's face it, Indiana Jones is getting old. He's going to die. Okay? Sad to say. Indiana Jones can't stick around forever. Harrison. The archaeology, Jesus, I can't even say it. That stuff, the historical shit.
Archaeological?
Thank you. It ties in some truth. So there is some historical fiction thrown into the movie, just like there is a National Treasure, just like there is a Indiana Jones. So I don't know. I want to ask them, can they redo Tomb Raider in a way to where it brings us back, like if they were to redo the Angelina Jolie version. But it might be way, like that's a dead horse already, but
what about the new Tomb Raiders?
No, I know, yeah, the new Tomb Raiders, but they just didn't have the same feel. I mean, yes, they followed the remake. Are you saying
the same feel? Is that what you're saying?
No, like the feel, the triangle. I want polygon, Anyway, but no, I mean, it was cool seeing Angelina Jolie as Lara Croft. I enjoyed it.
Absolutely.
I mean, I believe there's still supposed to be a sequel to the most recent Tomb Raider with Alicia. I don't know her name. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
do you think the old school Madonna would have fit better with the old school Tomb Raider? Just if you know what I'm talking about, with the triangles,
like maybe her bra, her cone bras,
her triangles. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Maybe not the face. You put sorry, that was dumb.
But Uncharted, it's a great story. There are moments in the movie where it's like, come on, seriously. But it's one of those fictional action movies where it's like, okay, it's a little over the top, but it's fun. Watch it. It's funny. The dynamic between Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg, it's awesome. It's very good, very well done, and I highly recommend going to see it. Huh?
Is it Sully and Nathan?
Yep. And they left it open at the end for a next one, and it's amazing. It kind of, I don't know, I got a little bit of goosebumps at the beginning of the movie because they did the PlayStation Studios opening just like they do for Marvel. So it opens with Aloy's her little, what do they call it, Miguel? The little chip in her ear, the little focus. It starts with that and it lights up, and then it shows her face, and then it shows Kratos, and then it shows Ratchet and Clank and Ghost of Tsushima, and then it shows
have you fully converted
Astrobot? Just let me finish. Fuck. I have not fully converted to fucking PlayStation. They're just impressing me right now because my standards were set so low, or I don't know if they were set low. No, the bar was set so high for them, and they've actually met my expectations and somewhat exceeded them in this phase right now.
I get it. I hear your frustration. I hear it's all about Microsoft and your frustration.
But you have to realize, like I stated in so many podcasts before, PlayStation used to be the console before Xbox came out.
I get it. I grew up with it too. I'm there with you.
It's like I said, it's that warm, fuzzy feeling that when they have all this stuff.
My doctor.
Yeah, I think it doesn't itch yet. It's just warm and fuzzy. It doesn't itch.
I think what's so
it's not leaking either.
I think what's so fun about it, Joe, is just because we're writing off the history of the Microsoft in you within the last 4 years, 3 or 4 years. I mean, it's been about Microsoft and how big their dick is, and Sony's little pony that they have, and now you're fully. I mean, dude, this last 2 to 3 weeks. If you're a Dewstrone fan, they are going, what is going on? They're wearing their Microsoft shirts right now and their hats, and they're going, what the fuck is going on right now?
Well, I mean, also he's back on TikTok, so that's another thing. Who the fuck are you?
I said at the beginning of the year I was going to change my ways. I was going to become a new person.
Yeah, 2022. You're right.
Right. So... But again, going back to it, Uncharted, watch it. It's a fun movie. If you don't want to go to the theater and watch it, fine. But I highly recommend watching it in the theater.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did a good job. Also, the other series or the other movie that I was talking about was Twisted Metal. So they've already, Anthony Mackie has already been casted for Twisted Metal.
Like,
so they are doing a Twisted Metal movie or series.
What?
Yeah, look it up. Look it up. Yeah. So, yeah. Going back to what I had said, in my opinion, I would have enjoyed, yes, Uncharted makes a great impact as a movie. I would have enjoyed it more as a series. Last of Us, I think, would be a great movie, and not a series. God of War would also be an outstanding series. You know, maybe they do it like Downton Abbey, where they have a series, and then at the end of the series, they release a movie. And the movie is just epic as shit. But the series explains like the whole backstory of Kratos and what he has gone through to get to that point. And then the movie is like this God of War game that just came out. I could see them doing that. I agree with that. Twisted Metal, maybe a movie. I don't see it being a series. So it all depends on how they manage their content and going forward, how they plan on doing certain things. You go.
Yeah, I just want to follow up. Earlier, I asked Monkey to search the actress from Tomb Raider. Her name is Alicia Vikander, and she's Swedish, per Monkey's research.
I'd like to put my Vikander.
Vikander. She won an Academy Award in 2015. So, I mean, from what I understand, I looked it up a couple months ago. I was still waiting on a Tomb Raider 2, and it's still supposed to be out there. I totally did Risky. It's okay. I'm sorry if she's mad. She can email us at consoledreams.com. Chris, are you over there dying? You all right?
What? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
But anyways, sorry. I just wanted to make sure I followed up on that thing I made Monkey look up.
Fantastic. Yeah. You guys have anything else this week?
Yeah, talking about Netflix bullshit. I did watch, my wife and I watched Love is Blind second season on Netflix. I don't know if you guys are into it or not, if you've watched the first season. But we watched the second, and tonight is the reunion special. It's a lot of drama. It's bullshit. Okay. It's bullshit drama. Basically they have to fall in love with each other without ever seeing each other. And then once they see each other, then they go on a like 1 week honeymoon. So imagine not meeting anyone, not seeing anyone face to face. So they date in these pods for 10 days. So it's like the real world. And then they go in these pods and they date other women and other men for 10 days. And they ask questions, they get deep, they have conversations, and they're forced in these pods. And then at the end of those 10 days, they have to decide whether or not they're going to ask this person to marry them or not. And the person has to say yes. So they propose, the person either says yes or no. And then if they say yes, they get to meet him face to face. They kiss and they hug and oh, it's wonderful. And then they go on a honeymoon in Mexico. And then they find out like all the truths and all the bullshit. Like, oh, I'm not going to have sex until I'm married. And the guy's like, what the fuck? You're not going to put out, you know, because they're those type of guys. But it's drama. I've been watching it. I watched the first season. The second season was okay. Miguel.
Did you watch it or did you binge it? There's a difference.
So we started watching it. Like Ceci and I would watch an episode together, and then we stop and watch an episode together. And then I got tired of her fucking falling asleep as soon as the Netflix logo went out and went. And she was like, I said, "Fuck it, I'm binging it," and I watched the whole thing. And then I told her what happened. So, you guys, Chris, you know what that's about.
Thank you, Monkey, for saying it for me. You're such a fucking woman, Deuce, is what Monkey said. But I was going to ask, it's funny, I was going to ask, do you need a subscription to the Hallmark Channel next?
No, I got that already. I only watch it during the Christmas time anyway, so.
Oh, that's on 24/7 at my house, bro.
Yeah.
It's the Christmas.
I'll rock some Golden Girls. Shit, I don't care.
God damn. That's on my house too. It's Golden Girls. It's crazy.
Bitch drinks. Bitch drink. This isn't a bitch drink.
I'm hiding in the garage, man.
I don't know. I'm just secure with my femininity.
You gotta
my
be.
femininities.
You gotta be. I watch it all the time.
Your man titties?
Mana titties.
Yeah, I have naked pictures of B. Arthur. Right, Monkey? Sure. That was Blanche. That was the one.
Dude, Blanche.
Did you guys see that Disney Plus is coming out with a cheaper version with ads?
I did. I did.
Random.
And did you also hear that the Netflix, the Defenderverse is coming to Disney Plus now?
Oh, yeah. Yep. The Defenders, the Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage. Yep.
Punisher.
I know there was a lot of speculation between if that was going to come to Disney Plus because
that were on Netflix,
United
right?
States Disney Plus, or because United States Disney Plus is like PG-13 or PG or whatever, and those are a little more dark,
risque.
So there was speculation if it was just going to be on Hulu.
Right.
I'm glad it's all compiling to Disney.
Mm-hmm.
So, have you ever seen the movie Airheads? Monkey asks.
Yes, I have. It's been a long time.
Movie.
Was that Brendan Fraser, Adam Sandler, Liv Tyler was in it, wasn't she? Or am I thinking of what is it? Epic Records? I don't remember what it was.
Yes,
I think Liv Tyler was in Airheads, wasn't she? I don't know. Steve Buscemi, that's right. Yep.
Dude, Airheads was legit.
She was not. Right. Okay, yeah. I think she was in Epic Records. I don't remember. Anywho.
Any other rando?
Any other rando? Any other rando? Is there any other rando? Any other rando?
I guess follow up from last week. Played D&D.
Okay.
Had a great time.
Nice.
It was very interesting. It was a good time. I got pretty drunk.
Thank you, Monkey or Risky. Risky said Empire Records. Thank you.
Oh, Empire Records, great.
Yes.
It's fucking great.
I watch it just for Liv Tyler, but anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, I think
D&D.
Joe, when we start another campaign, since it sounds like you're super for it, make sure to get you in there. But yeah, I mean, as long as you have a good group of people that, especially if you have a fucking person that's completely random and just gonna do the dumbest shit to throw off the DM, it's a fucking fun time.
I'm down to do it too, Miguel. I just like the whole Dice and Nerds thing. It's funny. But
well, I after he was telling me about it, because I asked him like Saturday or I think it was even Friday night. I said, "How was it?" And I went online and I looked at like D&D has their online stuff, and you can completely do it online. You don't have to like be in person.
No.
They also have Roll20 is another website that does it completely online. So it's almost like a Zoom call.
Dude, we could do it over Twitch.
With the D&D board. Yeah, we could do it on Twitch and completely have a D&D session online with, Risky or Monkey or, John if he wants to. I don't know if he's allowed to or not, but yeah,
John wants to because he misses us.
Well, we miss him too.
Yeah, for sure.
He's like, I want to go hang out. I know Monkey's played, so
we should set.
Risky said she'd try it.
Let's set something up. I think that'd be fun.
So we just need someone to commit to being DM. Would that be you, Monkey? You can be DM, Monkey, because I'm not that creative.
Well, that would be like if it's me, you. If it's the three of us and Risky, we're all in Arizona. So there's four people in Arizona.
You got to teach a bunch of noobs.
Monkey's over there and, don't mess with Texas. And then if John wants to get on it, he's on the West Coast, but he goes to bed. He's got grandma's hours because he's got to get up at ass crack of dawn, 2:00, not even dawn yet. But yeah, it would be interesting to see who we could get together to play. And Roll20 right now, I checked the website. It's absolutely free, 100% free. So you can download the launcher and register, and it keeps track of everything, your stats. So does D&D. I think it's called D&D Beyond, but it keeps track of your characters, your campaigns, your stats, your dice. It has customized dice. Monkey said we could stream it. I completely 100% agree.
I'd be down.
Like we said last week, Vox Machina is based off of Critical Role, who was a group of people that were playing D&D and they were podcasting it. So, yeah. And they ended up making an animated series all based off of the characters that they all had created. So, it could be something.
I'm down to try it. That'd be fun.
It's just funny because like Joe sends me all this D&D shit, and I'm like, Joe, I'm not that into it yet. You need to calm down. You got more stuff.
Oh yeah,
you're sending me
and then I saw the TikTok with the DM that had double DMs, and she looked like Harley Quinn, but she was a DM, a dungeon master. And I said I would be playing every week. I would be there every week in person if she was a dungeon master. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And yeah, like Miguel said at the beginning of the podcast, all my TikToks are like D&D shit now. But
he sent me one today that was
first trap D&D stuff.
or the guy going to take a piss and he rolls dice and rolls a 1. He just pisses himself. That's the shit that Joe sends me.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
That's funny.
All right.
That's good shit. Joe's just excited for you, man. He's excited for the D&D life,
Yeah, I mean, I told him, I was like, I don't want to interrupt his thing. If that was his thing, I said, you do you, and then just let me know how it is, and you can still do your D&D with that group. But if we decide that we want to do something, why not?
I could set it up. Just got to ask Jackie for permission on my side.
No, you're going to be like knocked up, where she's going to think you're
fantasy
cheating on her.
baseball?
But yeah, but it's not fantasy baseball. It's
It'll be
D&D.
D&D, and she'll be like,
And then it'll be LARPing, and she'll catch him. Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
it'll be the nerdiest fucking shit ever. It'll be awesome.
Just get a tennis ball and paint it blue and be like, throw it at her face.
Like a power.
Yeah.
Freeze power.
And Joe, I ordered my dice. So
Nice.
I got the ones with the D20 that says yeet, and then one is fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. And then I got another one. The D20 is fuck you, and the D1 is fuck me.
That's funny.
Nice.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested.
Yeah.
I'm down. So
cool.
we just got to set it up. Summertime's coming. Days are going to be longer. So
It could be a fun stream too,
oh hell yeah, I could see us getting a lot of viewers.
I'd be really drunk too.
That's fine.
Depending
I can
on
get
how
drunk.
long the game is. Yeah. Be cool. Good stuff. You guys have anything else before we wrap it up?
Nah.
No? Well, I just want to thank all the listeners for listening. We are growing and everything's doing well. Check out our Twitch channels for sure. Come check us out. Watch us, follow us, whatever you want to do. Come say hi. So we're all definitely doing different things on Twitch right now, and you can see each one of our streams and check us out. And we are on Twitch every week with our podcast as well. Joe?
Real quick, Monkey said when he gets back to Seattle and he gets set up, his hours will be better for that. When is that going to happen, Monkey?
Yeah,
Do you know
Monkey.
for sure?
Tuesday. Shout out to Dustro.
He said, well, it's
No.
not set up.
No, that's not set up. That's why I asked what you use, if you use a bot monkey, but that was earlier. So,
Anywho.
All right, cool. Well, this is going to wrap up another podcast. This is Chris. I'm going to go play some video games. I'm out. Peace.
this is Demonic. I might go play some Overwatch if I have Overwatch friends, Joe. No? Forza? I mean, not Forza. I keep calling it Gran Turismo. Okay, cool, fine. But I know John doesn't work tomorrow, so I'm probably going to go play some Overwatch with John. I'm out. Peace.
I'm going to go eat some potato tacos and play some Gran Turismo. I'm out. Game on.
Game on, guys. Shit, I did figure out that game that I couldn't figure out I was going to stream, but
What was it?
Blade and Sorcery Nomad. I'm gonna do the Jedi, like the lightsabers and shit.
This concludes another Console Drones Gamer Talk podcast. Season 3, biatch!
Now let's get out of here and destroy this whole universe.
Torture.